Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Messenger of the Truth. Long time no see. I hope you're doing fine. I have so many things, I'm really falling behind with all of my responsibilities, so that's why I just need to take some time and with all of my dealings right now. So, I was having a lot of channeled messages between this time after the last reading that I did, that I posted. At the end of the reading, the energy become really like heavy, and I was stepping into something that was being a little bit too much for me. So the spiritual hygiene is real, um almost like I was being dirty with this energy that I tap into, um about this necromancer, right, that I was speaking about. um and they used you as a portal, so it was like really interesting reading, for me, just because of the levels of the energy that was going through the reading and then after the reading. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you want to like watch the reading, watch the last posted reading. So but this is it. I have a new deck. I get this limited edition about the shuffle tarot, right? And it's really interesting. There is the 116 cards, and there is 44 major, 40 minor, and 32 court cards. And what is the point of this shuffle tarot? It's that they are changing the position. So just think of the emperor who is leaving their throne, where this emperor will go, right? So this is a lot of like symbolic meaning here. A lot. I love this deck. I didn't really use this deck, but I can see myself working with this deck a lot. So they were saying, yeah, this is going to be really hard for you to shuffle, but it feels like it's fine. I have like long fingers, like, and it doesn't really, it's not so hard that I thought. So let's see. Collective. Oh my God, I just remember something. Today I was being outside. This is I saw the bird here, right? And I was immediately thought about someone who is trying to get the message to you from the spirit realm, right? And I was going to the market today, and when I get out from my car, I was seeing my thought was like, oh my God, look at it, that pigeon. And something came over me, and I was thinking about that pigeon because it felt like he is alone. Something is wrong. He could be sick. It was like really cold. It was -2. And their feathers are keeping them warm, but still, the energy was really weird. And then I just uh, like, I don't know, when I went back, I feel like it was like about an hour difference, and I managed to find the same pigeon again. And I didn't know what to do. It just like I didn't know what to do. But the feelings were so heavy and draining at the same time, and there was so much emotions that I started feeling, and it was like I didn't know if like it was only cold, but I feel like this pigeon was going to die in peace, right? um, and the birds getting, they're social creatures. They are getting together, they're being together. But when the pigeons start like to get out of the crowd, they could be like sick. And I was seeing that pigeon like, and I was feeling everything, the hopelessness, the strength, the cycle of life, a lot of things. Now I do not want to think about it because I'm going to cry again. So I was bursting into tears. I was like crying like a baby for like half an hour. And I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to help this pigeon. I know that I did everything, and I was like thinking, do you have anything in your car? Maybe some box, you know? I was getting the box out, so maybe like he wanted to go there, maybe a little bit warm, or like the place for them to I it just and they were like people were looking at me, like, are you fucking crazy? What are you doing with that pigeon? Like, he's just a pigeon. No, fuck you. No, no. The empathy, there is a lot of different kind of empathy that we could like really, you know express. We There is a difference between being an empath and having the empathic, um, you know mm, oh my god, getting out, you know what I mean. So that kind of empathy was like really being drawn from my soul, like the prime, like almost like nothing was important except an animal that was like dying. And it was so hurtful. And it was like I was crying and crying. I was being swollen in my face. It was so many tears, so much water. Like I start feeling, that I'm purging something. So the empathy that I'm trying to, maybe I'm speaking this, why I'm speaking this right now, because I'm being reminded when I'm saying what is for collective oral energy. And I looked at this bird and I was like immediately like thought, so maybe you could be like a really powerful empath, Heyoka. um or like, really being connected to the core of like everything, to the source creation, everything, and like this primal energy that you are feeling. And you're not weird. And people, could like say, I don't really care what people are saying, right? But it's still like when they're looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong? Why are you crying? It's just a pigeon. No, it's not just a pigeon, right? So you are crazy because you're thinking that, because you lost yourself in this journey. And start feeling less and less and less and less. So the things that I feel that are natural, like life cycles, like the suffering, the things when, like, this was being, the bird couldn't speak. It was like almost without any help. It was just the feeling that I feel like everybody in this world experienced, right? Like just in once in a lifetime for sure. um but it's like, people getting used to not feeling things, not thinking, you're overreacting, but if just like it's a feeling, it's a feeling. How am I being a bad person because I'm crying over a pigeon, right? But it's really about the connection. So I feel like the collective that I'm speaking to, look at this with the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess here. You could have like really like this powerful inner strength about, how you perceive the world. I feel like, I'm getting the energy of the sun, like everything, it's so beautiful, beautiful, but with a tear, you know, even when you're seeing that everything is so beautiful, there is a part, if you are able to see the truth, that you can like suffer for the world because you see the other part too. Not only how things are beautiful, but you can like tap into the energy of the world and you can feel it, the hurt, the loss, everything. So yeah, this could be important for you. So let's see. The Lovers in reverse. The Judgment. The Magician. King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. You know how this is how the cards are different. This is the Eight of Wands depicted and looked like the Eight of Swords, right? With the Strength and Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Tower. Woo! Underlying energies. Woo! So I would say that this is definitely energy of you stepping out of possible really long. I'm getting the picture of a lot of ancestors, you know, getting through the same position. There was like some sort of like a curse in and it's not about the partnerships in romantic sense. Of course, it is, but it's like about, it feels like the toxicity and the, how people can really deeply connect. It's almost feel like there was like relationships without connections for a long time. It was being a connection that you felt, and it was like a one-side connection, but we are talking about the real connection, like within two people, that they can share, that they can grow together, that like someone could really like, it's a friend could say something to you and they could like shift everything in your life, but this is just because you are being connected so well. But this, it feels like you could be generational curse breaker. Someone was being completely sure about something, and I'm getting this King of Pentacles now showing up. You know, the energy is, it's so this is hard to say. I want to clarify about this King of Pentacles. But this person acted like that they are being like very good influence, some sort of like an angel in your life. You know, but they, if they are being an angel, they were being a Lucifer. That kind of energy, because there is a lot of like material possession. This person could be very concerned about the material things, about the money matters. So this, it feels like it's the core value that they are like really putting a lot of energy and time into, because for them this is like the basic to start something, whatever, like, they were being very reckless with what they were doing. They wanted to send something. I'm getting the energy of strife, you know. As soon as, like, this is the energy, if you are being connected to this person and you're getting, healing, if you are being healed, or you like healed some sort of like deep generational curse, right? This person, if you are connected, this person felt something, and they were trying to come and block something, but they didn't come. This person didn't come towards you, but their intention was, but they were being reckless. They thought that they were not being seen. So whatever, this person is now like facing like a lot of, the three major arcanas together, and with so much, this wheel of fortune is not as the usual wheel of fortune. And look at the hermit. And this person is going to be exposed for who they are. This person could be in a public eye. They could like own their own business. I'm getting like a lot of arrogant energy from them. It feels like the confidence that they are providing, because they are providing confidence for other people. This person feels like very insecure because they are being put down like a lot, a lot, a lot. So there is something about appearances, how something should look like. This person is like holding themselves together because they do not want to like show how their inner world is destroying every piece of their life. Whatever they are creating, it's like almost like someone wanted, like, for the cause, for, I'm getting the Knight of Wands energy from some other deck that I don't have here. But I'm getting that someone who is for their whatever they are trying to do, they are not afraid. Not that they're not afraid, it's they do not care stepping onto other people so that they could be like first, whatever this is. So this person is definitely under judgment, and this judgment is being caused by you, and it's just like you learn something. Look at this. You start seeing the patterns for who, like, for what they are, and not only like what the patterns are, you immediately like recognize the energy, almost like getting the gift of when you're seeing the couples and you say like, these two, you don't want to be like rude or something, but like you can clearly see that these two people are not for each other, and they will probably not end up together. Almost feels like a curse, but it feels like you're accepting this, and when you accept this, it feels like you made some sort of decision, and when you made decision, um, everything was being released, and the judgment like came, and judgment really hit this person is reflecting because they are not that they are losing everything around them, because they are, but the main thing here is like it's almost too late for some sort of a mercy. They start feeling the feels of the energy that they spread around all over the world, you know. And this was like their intentions, whatever they're putting out, it's like really hurt them on the inside. This person like always knew that they are not authentic. you, you know it's definitely what it is. This person cannot like hide anymore like who they are. People start seeing it. There is going to be a thing that you can't stop that energy. So someone also, I would say, that could be like terminally ill for a long time, and maybe because of like their illness, someone was thinking about some sort of a time, and this time is 1717 on the clock. This time was something about how they were like dealing with this, almost like creating and doing everything to find like the cure, but at the same time they were like they're being dirty, they were manipulating, they were like they want to go to the bodies for them to have this, how you think that like um you're going to get the mercy from the divine when you are like so selfish that even like when you're sick, you're not seeing, you're not self-reflecting, you're not being aware, you like doing a lot of things. You are playing, pretending, you are doing things to other people. um this person like could really like show it as like your angel in your life, but like the true colors are getting out. This person is all for himself. I'm saying himself because of the King of Pentacles. Don't like the tarot isn't about the gender, so like take what it resonates and reverse the roles if you need to, but if this is not your fit, it's not. Don't try to fit the story if it's not yours. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm feeling with the Wheel of Fortune here, right? This was a problem. This person was neglecting their problem. So I would say that if this was like a physical illness, um, they knew that they need to take care of themselves, and they didn't. And now it's like when the death comes and like just knock on the door, you're like, oh, I thought we had more time. I want to do this. I want to do now. But there is like, you can see that there is like the angels are being like turned around from the dead. Like it's just like, you know, it's time. Like there are a lot of beings like they could like, oh my god, this is not your time yet, it's not the cycle. People who want to like keep you here, this is when I'm speaking about the real death. If someone could like dying maybe, right? But if this is like this could also be that someone find that they are ill, that they have something like really terminal, like and this caused like a lot of burdens, because like now all you can do, you can like accept things and try to be like more present and self-aware with like who you are, what you're doing. But this is like destruction, like that is like getting like their flag here. It's like it's time. No divine, no angel, no hierophants, nothing can stop the death when it's coming. So if this is not about the physical death, this could be like a spiritual death. Someone could like find something that it's so freaking hurtful. Someone could be betrayed a lot. Something could end it like abruptly, because of some sort of like secrets like being spilled out. And this is someone is really, it feel, you know what I'm getting with the hermit here. I'm getting like the mirrored version of your energy, and I feel like I never like get this, you know, with one card like getting two energies, because this is their energy. But it's like when I'm seeing this hermit, I feel like before you heal something that you like release your ancestors, you were like a target for like different situation. The devil were trying to attack you like every day with all forms of people coming at you, and you were like suffering. I'm getting like a lot of like suffering in silence. You didn't speak about that, like you were just like moving forward like as the chariot, here. And it's like you were like completely with like one, two, three, like five, six arrows still standing, still moving forward. Um, so that's why your energy is really like complementing each other's, because this person is now in that energy when you like really step out of this hermit. Someone is going into the hermit mode, and someone is getting out of it, but the feels that they are feeling is like, it's, if you're going to ask them like how it really feels, if this person is expressive enough, and they will tell you, that it feels like they are dying, that this person could experience a lot of fear, about dying, about something ending like too fast for them. Look at this with the Nine of Wands, which it looks like Nine of Pentacles, right? So there were they what they were striving for material wealth, for independence, for just being like, like I said, there is a lot about appearances with this person, but it took a lot of strength, and this is what make them ill. This person like find out that they were not on the right place, that they were like chasing the things that are not important. They were giving the energy for the things that making them sick. Interesting. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. This with the Six of Pentacles showing as a Six of Cups. This is this person wants your help now. This person wants. I don't know what I'm getting, but the word mercy is really prominent in this reading right now. It's about mercy. So if this person also could like really being really down and asking, they were praying, because they were losing control and losing themselves. They were like praying and saying like, just God, like help me, please. Um, this is really, it's difficult situation, because with what I was talking about before, from the being an empath, right? Feeling so much, this could be really hard situation for you. If this person comes and say like, I'm being very sick, I'm doing this, I want your help, I need to redeem myself, I want my life to go into, I want your guidance, just like help me, please. This is going to be really difficult situation for you, It feels like you were holding on for this to this person like really long, almost like there was the love that you experience never being like met, the love that you feel for this person and expressed. So it's the hermit on the Knight of Cups, and it was like overflowing. You didn't know what to do with that kind of love. I'm getting like the sense of almost like getting, I want to say like crazy with how much love you experience for this person, how you really feel like that they are valuable to you, that they are like worthy of your time, love, um almost like waiting. But you were like loving, like I said before, on this generational curse of the relationship that was like based on one party, you know and you were having so much and your heart was like pouring out, and you were holding on to that person, but this person didn't match you. They didn't want to accept the cup that you were offering, and you were just like, I'm getting like a lot of like purging with this energy, the lovers here. Yeah, this person could thought that this is like some sort of like a trap, you know it seems like a god's gift, but it's like, oh my god, this is a trap. This could be a devil, with the death and the devil here. And so this is going to be really really difficult situation for you, because someone, not that they were intentionally, because I don't know, but they expect some sort of like a help or mercy from you. Whatever they did, it's just like, I know that they didn't met your needs, and like someone like really took your love for granted. But you're like, you are the empress, and like you are like different empress. You're not thinking like everyone else's empress. So this person thought that they know what like empress should look like. They were putting, they could be like some judgments about who you are, but it feels like you are someone who is creating something that it's different. You find different perspectives. You're thinking out of the box. So you are not someone who is like following the rules. You, as the empress, you are creating their own, and you are like, if we are thinking about the royal family, right? And there are rules there. Um, and if you are like being a part of it, like you need to respect those rules. But you being in, if I put you into this royal family, you're someone who is going to like turn up that the laws are going to be changed because of you, because you didn't afraid to think outside of the box, to like almost like challenge the system with like different ideas. And like a lot of important people are really digging what you are saying, but it's different. Maybe I'm getting the word lunatic. Maybe someone like think about you as a lunatic. uh is definitely that you are different. You are doing things differently, and someone isn't used. It's not like, there are things that are being expected from the princess or princesses, and like they are expecting that prince will do this and that, right? Like they were expecting something of you, but like you showed something different, and they were like, no, 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 this person is crazy. But you shown as like someone who is like standing, the queen of swords here, as the justice used. So you could be like working in the law enforcement, or like or you're very good at like you could be like a spiritual judge. You know when things are right and when they're wrong. You have real good boundaries, and it feels like you're standing here, and it's something about the puzzle. There is a puzzle that it's missing, and it's like whatever it needs to be done, I know that the justice will be served. And it feels like it nothing is bothering you. You can like release yourself. This is not you being like constantly like thinking, looking at informations, like asking people about something, or maybe this is it, or no, 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 no. You understand the energy, and you understand that the justice will be served. You know that there is no such thing as like playing you. You could be like very good at detective work, the Fool and the Strength. You need to be careful. I really don't like to use the word careful, or like 70:33 on the clock, or like giving you a warnings, because it's the energy. But like you need to be careful with your car. So if there is something that you if this is about the car, right? There could be like something that needs to be looked at, like the energy is like that something was being neglected for too long. So with that energy, with what has been done on the inside and probably on the outside too, right? So if this is the car, like maybe there was like a light showing up for, I don't know, changing the oil, and you didn't do that, and now like your car will go like bye bye, you know. And I was like, oh my god, but no, they were warnings, there. You knew, you just neglected, you didn't see, you didn't be on the lookout. So and also about like you need to like be watchful for your legs, so that you are not, I don't know, fall or something, but there could be like some sort of like injury, um and your legs are being hurt. So this is for the side note. Look at this, the High Priestess as the sun in the middle. I'm getting like the again, it's something about the appearances. You should be like that. When they are speaking, about like the spiritual people needs to be that and that. The spiritual person could not like curse. Spiritual people will always like forgive and say like love and light and all of that. This is a bullshit. This is the stereotype. This is the people who are creating their own images, like just because they need to put you into the mold that they can like, express something about you, but they are not understanding, with the Empress being as the hangman, like I said before, thinking differently, breaking the rules, with the High Priestess and the Sun showing here. You're definitely doing things differently. I feel like your inner child is getting more happy. You are listening, you're obeying your inner child, and it does not bother you how you look like people. I'm getting something about the seriousness of what are you doing. People like see you very like, if you are showing this young spirit, as the sun child here, um, you are definitely being misjudged. It's something about that there is not it's about seriousness about what you do, and it's not being taken serious. just because of your inner child is being, we'll say, the main character right now, you know. And a lot of people like forget about their inner child, and this is what it's causing so much like sadness and hurt in this world, you know, because their inner child is being like trapped in their own body. And they they want to like this, the inner child always wants freedom. They want to get out, they want to help you to, you know. So when we are speaking about like seeing things from the child lenses, you know, taking life as an adventure, you know, seeing everything as a new, they are not, it's like whatever you're doing, which is with the high priestess in the empress, like you are doing really important work. But it's like it's something about how you are doing things, and it's a little bit different from the other part. So this king of pentacles, right, this person could be a part of like wealthy family, and like I said, they expected you to be something, and they were like, oh no, what is that, like, you know, something that your authenticity makes someone really uncomfortable because they couldn't put you into, you know, a box and say like this, you are this. So it's really, this is really interesting. So you're not being taken serious because of how you're dealing with the stuff. Again, this person could like have like a change of mind. A change of mind. This is like not the right pick of the word, but I would say have some sort of like realization about chasing the money, you know. Someone like really hurt themselves trying to, like, I don't know, feel some sort of like position that they do not even like. So there is the Knight of Swords showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is having a lot to think about, and they're thinking a lot how they will present it, the truth towards you. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse. This person is thinking about that because they know that you are going to see, if you're, you know, going to meet them, and they will try to play some sort of like a mind games, not being truly honest. You're going to see through that, and you're going to cut. This person knows. I'm getting like a little bit like intimidated energy. But if this is really about health, like health issues, this person was really carrying something. What is that? Just give me a second. Okay, it was just my dog. Okay, what I was saying right now. So yeah, this person could like keep their illness to themselves for a long time, but they want your help. They It's not about help, it's about mercy. I don't know, like, because I'm just seeing that you like step out from the, I would say, like really toxic relationship. So that's why like the curse is being like lifted up. um But I don't know what they did that they want mercy. So can we see? Oh, two wands as the two of swords and the four of wands as the four of cups. Look at that chaos here. That's like I was saying that they were selfish, right? This person was so fucking selfish that this is so funny. You know, they always knew what they want, and this is you. They were afraid to look at themselves and to look at the truth because they were like thinking that really the money that is most important, even like it doesn't matter how much it hurts them. They knew that they're going to hurt themselves, but they were acting like they do not see that their path that they're taking is it's going to be like destroying them. They knew it. But they thought like maybe this is going to be a little hurt, maybe I this person was really underestimating the part of their soul who wants to break free from something. They thought that they could live with something, not feeling really a lot, just because they wanted to have something. And that's why I'm getting with this four of wands as the four of cups. Not only that they were like really selfish, this person like thought that you will always be there. You represented like the stability, the home, the place that they could like turn anytime that they want. This is what they were seeing, right? That whatever like they are going to do, that's why I was saying to you that this person was like real arrogant prick. um because they thought that you were always like be, I don't know, waiting on them to, I don't know, deal with all of this shit. And then when they finally choose to give you the want, like you're going to say like, yeah, okay. And now they're seeing. Now, you know what, the truth is hurting them because they cannot tell the lies anymore. Divine is like not letting this person to close their eyes anymore. They know that whatever they're acting upon right now is just because this person wanted to like help themselves feel better. And they were feeling with the strength here. This is so interesting. This person felt like that they are wiser than you. The devil in reverse at the bottom with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Death and the Lovers, and the World in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely unfinished business. But this person thought like that. I don't know. They were having themselves. They were seeing themselves in the light of someone who is so intelligent that the people cannot really fathom they cannot being really capable of comprehending what this person is talking about. But they saw you as an empress, but you didn't see yourself as the empress. You were like, oh my god, like I can see, like I maybe you were like thirsty for the things that they were saying, you see them as really smart and intelligent. But this person, like, the arrogance coming through. They thought that they really if they are going to put with a lot of 49, 94, 94, a lot of information that you will be, oh my God, I cannot see, I want to know more about this and that, so that you will not look at themselves and see that you are an empress and not being, this person wanted to like overpower you. They were taught that they were like really, really smart, and they could be very smart, intelligent, person with a lot of wisdom, but it's something about their like spiritual ego, you know. So this is the unfinished business, which is coming with a lot of the judgment here and the death transformation. um this person like come into some sort of success recently, and they were like, yeah, oh, this is it, but it was an illusion. It was an illusion. They were praising something that was like false, something that was false, and was like really just temporarily making them feel okay. But it's like it's a red flag. This is not the right cup you want to have. So it feels like for you there is a lot of intentions about stability, and with the Fool and the Four of Swords, um, whatever situation you're stepping into is something that it's going to like you're going to be free. If you have like a lot of responsibility, this is going to be an easy period of your life. A lot of stability, nothing, you will not rush into anything, you will relax, like almost like the responsibility is going to be minimalized or like taking off of your shoulders. Something is going to happen when you're going to have this stability, and this is the judgment that it's for. No more toxicity. You work so hard for this, even the people who were not seeing any results, like this could be like years, but like you're showing up, you knew what you were doing. So this transformation is going to like change everything. People are going to be like, oh my God, you know whatever you were praying for, if you were like looking for some sort of a sign, this is going to be your sign. And like it feels like for you there is this heartfelt empathy that a lot of people want to like use, but because you close the cycle on the toxicity, um, you break the curse. There is like nothing from this people could really turn you back into the toxic cycle. So just be mindful about the people from the past reaching out with that kind of information. This is going to be on you. You will know what you have to do, but like just use your mind. Don't be fully like hard in, because it feels like that you love to be needed, and when someone is going to ask you for your help, you were like, and the person who you really pour a lot of emotions into, they're not being like met. So don't get back into the previous cycle just to help someone. So guys, this is all I got for you. I hope that this reading resonates. If it did, please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. See you on the next. Bye.